My name's Jocelyn VanKoughnet, and I live in Carman, Manitoba. How I became involved in co-ops, I first joined a consumer co-op as a member. When I moved to Carman, I became aware that there was a local board of directors that ran the co-op, and also I was very conscious that I wanted to shop local and that my co-op was also making enough money that they were able to return equity checks, which I hadn't realized were a thing. So at that point, I really realized that co-ops were a different kind of business. Being in a small town, I saw more clearly that things happen because there are local people doing the work. I had been doing other volunteer activities for years before that, and it was in 2004 that I was elected to the board of Carman Co-op. And as a local co-op director, I became a delegate to Federated Cooperatives AGM. And that's when I really started to understand the depth and the breadth of FCL in Western Canada. And I began taking in-person one-day courses. And it helped me understand much more about co-op governance and about our system. The background was really important, and it's something that you don't get just by going to a board meeting. In 2012, I was elected as the District 14 Director on the board of Federated Cooperatives Limited. In the spring of 2012, as an appointee of FCL, I also joined the board of Manitoba Cooperative Association, and I served on the MCA board for 10 years. And in that time, I did serve for a few years as both vice chair and chair of the MCA board. And also through FCL, I became a delegate to the cooperators, and that was in 2012. And in 2014, I was elected to the board of the cooperators, where I served as a director for 9 years. I think as a member of a consumer co-op or a credit union, it's easy for people to hold a membership and not really understand the benefits and the responsibilities of being a member. I really believe strongly that co-ops are champions of meeting unmet needs. And really, I think that's part of the co-op principle, concern for community. And a co-op is about local control. We can go to a meeting, we can participate and help shape the co-op. I feel I've benefited immensely from getting to know other co-ops in Manitoba through FCL and MCA. And though we each have our own struggles and our own focuses, I think there are so many similarities that connect us. And I think we strengthen ourselves and the collective by hearing and understanding and learning from others. We know it's a powerful business model, and we want it to be more prolific and well understood everywhere. And I think we can better accomplish this by working together. Co-ops, as we know, are not an individual pursuit, and I've had the immense privilege to work with many dedicated and honorable and talented people. First, I would say I want to thank FCL and Board Chair Sharon Alford for the nomination for this award, as well as the many talented board chairs and board members I had the privilege to work with. And I'd also like to acknowledge the CEOs and staff who do the day-to-day hard work of running the organization. Similarly, the board chair, John Harvey, and board members of cooperators that I worked with for so many years. And there's the two CEOs and the wonderful staff at cooperators as well. And also, I want to thank MCA for not only for this event, but just the whole organization for the work they do, and particularly Vera Goussart, who so capably leads the organization as executive director, and all the other cooperators on the MCA board. And thank you to my family, to my husband, Brent, and my two children, Joel and Katie. I've been fortunate to be a part of the cooperative community, both locally and provincially and nationally. And I believe in my heart that co-ops are a model that strengthen communities and they bring people together. And I really do feel like we need that now more than we ever have.